Morning to one and all present here. Good morning to one and all present here. I am Shaktivel S, Assistant Professor of English, handling 23 ENP 101 Professional Communication Skills for the class of first year CST in this semester. In this video lecture series, we are going to discuss the topic called presentation skills. So, what is the presentation skills and why is it required? And how to become a master in doing a presentation is the main agenda of our video lecture series, and that is what we are going to discuss in this forthcoming slides. So, let us start off with. So, first thing, let us see the basic definition of a presentation. So, what is a presentation? A presentation is a means of communication. What is it, means of communication? So, means of communication is nothing but communicating something. So, what is that something is called? Here, as a presentation, that we are conveying some data, or we are communicating some data, or we are presenting some data and its analysis, or and its interpretation, or and its variations to a group under a different situations, to a person, or in addressing a meeting, or as a team. So this is what the basic definition of presentation. So that is what it is given here as a presentation is a means of communication which can be adapted to various speaking situations such as talking to a group, addressing or briefing a team. In this slide, we are going to discuss the topic, the presentation skills, which is the main important requirements. Okay, so what are all the four main requirements? That four main requirements are made up under 4 P's. What are the 4 P's? They are as follows. One is a plan, prepare, practice and present. So these are all the 4 P's of presentation skills that any presenter is required. So the first P is called planning. So what is planning? So planning is nothing but the prior or pre-requirement work before anything is done. That is called planning. In the terms of presentation skills, what type of planning is required is going to be seen in the forthcoming slide. Let us see. So what is planning in the presentation skills? Planning usually include the following questions. So they are categorized under 4 W's, 1 H. So especially this is called the WHs. In general we call it as a 5 W's, but in specific we call it as a 4 W's and 1 H because all these are coming under WH words. Okay, so starting off with, first one is called who is your audience. Second one is why are they there. Here the they refers to the audience. Third, what is your goal. So here it means of about the presenter. Okay. Fourth, how long will it be. So here it means the presentation. And where will it take place? Again it means the presentation, and place means the venue or the place where you are going to present. So these are all the 5 WHs or 4 W's and 1 H's. So again I am telling, who is your audience, why are they there, what is your goal, how long will it be, where will it take place. So these are all the 5 basic requirements to be followed in the planning section. So let us see one by one. So who is your audience? So the first thing is about who is your audience. So we have to identify what type of audience we are going to have for our presentation. Is it the children? Because we academicians may be present for the children, or going as a resource person for storytelling for the children, or else we may engage the adult people or adolescent people or our senior people. So first we have to identify who is the audience and what age group they belong to. Next, why are they there? So what is the purpose of our audience to be there as our audience when we present something? For an example, if we make some presentation in a meeting, our audience are the co-presenters, our higher officials, our clients and our project representatives. The main purpose of them is to get the data or get information about the progress, And if you are going to a satsang, we can see many elder peoples will be there, and the presenter or the satsang singer is identifying the people sitting in front of them as a bhaktas, devotees. The main purpose of them is to listen to the satsangs. So likewise, why our audience are there? What are their main purposes? Next, what is your goal? So as a presenter, what my goal is there. So what type of presentation I want to do, or what type of communication that I have to make to be successful in front of my audience. And next, how long will it be? So how long my presentation should be, or how long am I given to complete my presentation, and how long they have allocated me for doing my presentation in front of my audience. And next, where it will take place. So place is nothing but the venue, whether it is auditorium or conference hall, or it was a meeting room, or in the classroom, or laboratory, or an open space, or else about any stages. So likewise, so these are all the 5 W's that we have to identify in our planning prospects. So here we come to the end of our first video lecture, presentation skills until this planning. So starting from what is a presentation and what are the 4 P's required for a presentation, and under the 4 P's, the first P is a planning that we have come to end of here. Let us continue in the next lecture series. Thank you.